Hello everyone. In this video lecture, I will explain you switch statement. Okay. So first of all, let's see what is need of switch case, or I can say switch statement. The control statement. We have seen looping structure, and now we are on decision making statement. Okay, decision control. So the control statement that allow to make a decision from a number of choices, it is called switch. Okay, you can switch from given alternative options. Okay, so you can do the same thing using if else, or if else if ladder. Okay, but the syntax of if we use if else if ladder, it will be very complicated if there are multiple cases. Okay, so it's much easier and very easy to read, understand and write the code in switch statement. So this is the syntax of switch statement. Over here you can see this is switch. Okay, so you how can you specify whether it is a switch statement? Just like in for loop we use for keyword. Okay, so it's just like that, switch. After that, here it comes parenthesis. Okay, inside this you have to write your expression. Okay, this expression, it can be integer, it can be character, or it can be any other type of expression. Okay, any another data type of expression. But in this my over here it's constant 1, constant 2, constant 3. That means these all are the integer. That's why over here it is written like that, integer expression. It can be character also. Okay, so this is your expression. And one important point is that you don't put semicolon over here. Okay, after that, in this curly braces, you have to define various cases. Okay, that means whatever choices you have. Okay, what is the possible case that you have to define over here in this curly braces. Okay, so for example, there is case 1, case 2, case 3. Now if there are cases and if this case is match with your expression, okay, this expression is gonna match with this case values. Okay, so if over here expression value is 1 and over here there is one case 1. Okay, so this both are same, that means case is match. And if case is match, you have to perform whatever the task, whatever the statement defined of in that particular case. Okay, so you have to do this many things, and after that you need to put break. Okay, so just like that you can set any numbers of cases. And important thing over here is that you need to put break after every case. Okay, so what happen if you don't put a break? So let's see. If we do not use break, all the statement after the matching label are executed. Okay, so for example, over here this expression value is 1 and over here label is also 1. Okay, so expression is matched with label, so this task will be performed. But if you forget this break, the statement after the case, all the statement will be executed. Okay, so you need to be very careful. Now at last, here it comes default. Okay, so default is kind of whenever none of the given cases is matched with particular expression, then this default will be executed. It's like that you have nothing, at least you have this. Okay, for example, and this default case is optional. So this is syntax of switch case. Now how does the switch statement work? Okay, so over here this expression is evaluated once and compared with the value of each case label. So if there is a match, the corresponding statement after the matching label are executed. For example, the value of expression is equals to 2, constant 2. So statement after the case constants 2 are executed until break is encountered. And if there is no match, the default statement are executed. executed, that I have explained you in previous slide. Now you can see over here I have shown one flow chart for better understanding, and this is just a flow of switch. Okay, so you can see this is a start. If case 1 is match, okay, then this statement will be executed, and once it is executed it will be just out of this switch statement and it will be stopped. If case 1 is not match, okay, so then next case, if it is match with label, then execute it and just come out of this switch case and stop. Okay, just like that. So there is another representation of a switch case. Okay, so switch, and over here I have not, there is another word, let's say choice. Okay, choice instead of expression. So if your choice match with 1, then execute statement 1 and then break, and after break just come out of this switch. If you do not put break over here, this statement will be executed. Okay, and if there is break, then well, it will come out of this switch, otherwise next statement, just like that. So now let's see one example of switch. Okay, and I will explain you this switch case implementation to create a simple calculator. So first of all, let me declare some set of variables, not integer, let's say double number 1 and number 2. Okay, after that let me declare two variable of type character. Okay, so first one is operator and second one is repeat. Okay, now I will create a calculator using switch case, but it will provide you to choice whether you want to perform any other operation, just like that. Okay, let it be. First of all, let's see switch case. Okay, so first of all, let's printf enter operator. Okay, what kind of operator? Here we are talking about addition. Okay, that means what you want to perform. For example, if you want to perform summation, subtraction, multiplication or division. Okay, so user have to provide input from this given choices. Okay, so after that /n and semicolon, after that scanf. Okay, so whenever user enter this kind of value, it will be considered as a character. Okay, so %c and address of operator, because we have declared this particular operator. So operator, and this operator is to store the value of operator entered by user. Okay, so once we have operator, now we go for values. Okay, enter value of number 1 and number 2 separated by space or tab. Okay, /n just to scanf, and as you see, this number 1 and number 2 are of double integer type. So over here we will take %lf, okay, after that address of number 1 and address of number 2. That's it. Okay, now here it comes switch case implementation. Okay, switch case implementation. So over here first you have to write like this switch. Okay, now inside this switch, in this parenthesis, you need to specify condition. Okay, you need to specify expression. Now this expression can be something like typical expression, or it can be any value. Okay, whatever you want to match. Okay, so I am just creating one simple calculator, so I want to match this particular operator. Okay, if case is matched with this, if this case is matched with this, just like that. So I am just passing my operator variable in which my operator that is entered by user is saved. Okay, so after that, just like that. Now let me define case for this speech. Okay, so first case 1, what is the first case? That is plus. Now once you label the case, you need to space colon over here. Okay, so inside this, do whatever you want to do. For example, printf double quote. Now inside this, let's say percentage 0.1 LF plus percentage 0.1 LF is equal to percentage 0.1 LF. Okay, so we are going to print 3 variable values over here. The first one is number 1, because it's a type of double, that's why we have used LF. And this over here, this 0.1, it is number of digit that you want to print after point. Okay, point notation after decimal point. For example, if it is 0.1, that means it will be printed like that 10.1. if I specify over like 0.2, so it will be printed like a 10.12. okay, just like that. So number 1, that's number 2, and the third one is number 1 plus number 2. Okay, put comma semicolon over here. Now what you never forget is, don't forget to put break over here. Okay, so this is the main syntax. So case, after that you have to put label, and over here we are searching for particular label to match. Okay, so is this operator is plus, then this statement is executed. Now let's define another cases. Okay, so if case is of minus, put colon printf. Now I am just going to copy pasting this statement. Okay, but now we are performing subtraction. Okay, and after that over here I will put /n over here also, and after this statement once again break. Okay, break. So now define another case. So now it comes multiplication. I'm just copy pasting it, but just to save time and energy. So now it's multiplication. Okay, don't forget to put break after every case statement. Now I am just copy pasting this whole case. Okay, why not? So division operation now. Okay, now is this complete? No. Yeah, it's complete. It will be fine if I just let it be, but it's not still proper. We are missing default. Yeah, it's optional, but let's just add default case inside this printf. Okay, oops, you have entered operator out of given choices. Enter again. Okay, just like it's a simple message, and we'll put comma over here, semicolon, and it will be on new line. So this is how this switch case implementation. Okay, now let's just compile this. Yeah, over here there are errors 0, warning 0. Now just run the program. Okay, enter operator. Let's say I have entered plus. Now enter value of number 1 and number 2. Let's say 10.23 tab 23.58. Now enter, and you got your message. 10.2 plus 23.6 is equals to 33.8. Okay, now if you see, if I want to perform minus subtraction operation, then what I have to do is I have to again run this program, and now I can enter minus and 52.23, and another value is 56.89, and you here it goes my answer. Okay, so what I will do is I will convert it into repeated cycle. Okay, so for that, what will I do? I will take just a single do while loop. Okay, so whatever the code, okay, let me put like this. Oh, this all the code, Control X and do. Okay, and over here it will be while. Now what is condition for while? That means for how many times you want to repeat this loop. Okay, so I can say whenever value of this repeat character variable, okay, whenever this repeat equal, let's say y. Okay, till that time I want to repeat this cycle, and I will copy paste this all the code inside this do. Okay, but is it enough? No, it's not enough. You have to now ask user for whether he wants to repeat it or not. Okay, so let's printf do you want to continue. Okay, so press Y for yes and N for no. Okay, and after that scanf and %c, because we are going to store this particular input inside this repeat character variable. Okay, that's it. Now you got the idea of why I have declared this second character type variable. There is some mistake. Okay, repeat, and this is okay. There was just a spelling mistake. Program and run this. Okay, so first let's say we want to perform addition 12.56 and 20. So we got our message. Do you want to continue? Press Y for yes and N for no. Now over here you can see this smart computer, it didn't allow you to take input whether you want to continue or not. it gives you message, but it doesn't wait for you. Okay, so there is sometimes problem whenever you take input, just like in this over here, that over here, this is the problem. Okay, if you just put space over here just like that, okay, now, and just compile and run this program, and let's see what happens. Okay, you can see we got our message and we also got this message and it has stopped. Okay, so now it is waiting for my input. Okay, so I am pressing, let's say Y. So it again asking me enter operator, but it is again, as I have said, whenever there is kind of issue with this. Okay, let me put space over here again, and I will print something like this. Okay, so save, compile. Okay, compile the program and execute. Okay, so let's say plus 45 56. Okay, do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. So enter operator, let's say multiplication 45 and 89. Okay, I got my message. Okay, do you want to continue? Yes, again I want to perform division. Okay, so let's say 45 and 5, I got my message. Okay, now do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. Now let me put something like this. Okay, you can see over here. Okay, this is dot. Okay, I am just giving input as dot, and let me put enter value. Let's see. Oops, you have entered operator out of given choice, enter again. Okay, so it is just asking you once again, do you want to continue? Okay, now no, so your program is terminated. So this is how you can use a switch statement to make simple calculator type of program. Okay, so over here you got to learn two things. First one is a switch case implementation. Okay, and second one is how to implement do while loop, just to implement, I can say not menu driven, but just to repeatedly take input from the user until it says no. Okay, so this is all about just switch case statement. I hope you understood it, and there are lots of problem definition that for that purpose you can use switch case statement. Okay, so I hope you understood it well and keep practicing. Bye bye.